Hey everybody, welcome to another evening diving into Omegle. This is Hex Futures. I am doing a live stream right now. I was just thinking, I've gotten pretty good at these tools now, and I wish I could customize stuff a little bit more. I'm talking about the live stream tools. I'm pretty sure that I added this pretty well. And then I'll be able to just jump right into this. I look pretty silly with this shirt on and then the stuff behind. What's going on? All right, we know what to look for. People who show their face. People who are alone. I can actually... Yesterday I was able to customize common interest settings. Yes, cool. What is this? Oh, this is what Facebook used to do. Awesome. I need to change my fucking shirt. Because otherwise I just seem like an idiot. Oops. Stop. Be right back. Got one laying over a chair over here. All right. I love them Texans. Let's go. Let's dive. What you doing, man? What you doing? Do you have your member handy? If they're not on the screen. He had potential. Bum, bum, bum. It's 3:33. I can tell you where to get that background if you ask. It's a hex background. But it's got root vegetables. I wonder, I guess I can just press escape. Instead of worrying about the cursor. Meet my standards. I'm not going to talk to multiple guys. They have different intentions. Why would the same person be watching a screen? You know? I mean, I guess only one of them has cell phone service, but I don't know.
ये आ जाओ यार दोस्त, ये यार तुम्हारे लड़कों की जरूरत नहीं है.
Did you understand that language? I didn't. So goodbye. Let's cut this time down. Okay, I got a fish. I'm calling this catfishing. Catfish hexing. Or something like that. Hex catfishing. Because I'm dredging Omegle. But I need to do this at a time that's good for my nation or the best spots. You know, like I think the other day I ran into people in Michigan and New York, Florida, Carolinas, maybe. I know that there were some girls from Carolinas, but people that were interested. Did you see his hand go up and down? I'm not going to take that the wrong way. Just having fun here in this human spaceship. Just having fun. Do what you can while you can with what you have. I've got 0. Put 0 in the chat. A bong? Sweet. When we smoking?
Yo, man, it's one.
Smoke it if you got it.
My man. My man.
All right, so we smoked a little bit. What else are we going to do? I didn't realize I was showing myself double. I don't like that guy. He does fit my my statistics, but he didn't look very motivated. Check out my chair. Check out my lights. It says that there's 36,000 people online right now, but I might have seen the same person twice. Yes, the escape button is working. You can go to omegle.com and possibly run into me there. You don't need a username. Just go there and just click start chatting. And whenever somebody that you want to be a hexagon pops up on the screen, convince them that they want to be a hexagon too. Ta-da! I was going to ask him what's up. All right, what's up? You got Bitcoin? I'm getting a little rusty. The other day, I went 4 hours and it was a Sunday. And Sundays are supposed to be social days. Mondays are my meditation days. Self-care and meditation, to be specific. Today's a Monday, by the way. We're coming out of it. We're 3 hours into a Tuesday. Tuesdays are for action. Just grab the shirt off of the chair over there. I don't know how dirty it is. I don't remember the last time I wore it. Let's go. Anybody is welcome to join me on the stream. God, what if you like found your brother in that laying pose? What if you saw like your towel and toothbrush in the background as the thing's shaking, looking at the wall? The reverberation in that room told me they're in India. 35,000 plus that are online right now. So I think the other day there were 52,000. How's it going?
Hi, good. How are you?
Good. I'm
That's
on
good.
here talking about cryptocurrency, but typically people like you don't care about crypto.
Oh no, I'm a beginner. I'm I've only just started talking to people about it, and I'm interested. But yeah,
Do you have any Bitcoin?
no, but I'm getting onto it.
Okay.
Yeah, I've just learned about it. Well, I've been like watching a few videos, and I've heard about it a lot, but I'd never really thought about doing it myself. But yeah, I'm.
So the awesome thing about crypto is you are your own banker. You are the executive of your account. So
Yeah.
like if it is that you send your funds somewhere or forget your password, there's nobody to call in order to police the action.
Yeah.
But
why did you say people like me wouldn't be interested in that?
because typically
That's judgy. You're
yeah.
judging.
Yeah, totally. But
Yeah.
I'm on here like searching around, so I get like skipped, all the time. So
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I gave you 2 links there.
Yep.
I bought a few things because of the crypto gains that I've had so far.
Mhm.
I'm heavily invested in hex.com. It's a
Mhm.
crypto that allows you to earn interest on your crypto. And
Okay.
and this guy Richard Hart right there, he's the
Yep.
founder of Hex, and he's been a Bitcoiner from the beginning, and multiple times has he been a successful entrepreneur since then, and
Mhm.
before then.
I'm right at the beginning stages, like I'm kind of learning the fundamentals about everything. So it's like a lot to take in. A lot of people have been throwing out like, do this, do that, do this, do that. And so I've just, I'm
So
just taking it easy at the moment because I've got like a normal job, and so I'm kind of trying to, but I'm wanting to, I would like to be a business owner. And so I'm looking at where I'm going to get the finance to do that in the next few years. And I thought, well, that could potentially be a good option. But yeah, I'm right at the beginning part. Yeah.
So that guy that I told you about, who's been with Bitcoin from the beginning and realized that he could make a better coin than Bitcoin, and that's what hex.com is. He what was I trying to tell you? Oh my gosh, I just blanked. You're the first person that I've talked to this evening, and today's my meditation day. So like I'm in a totally different
No,
vibration.
I've been at a funeral today, so
Oh, I'm so sorry.
yeah, no, it's like it was my friend's father, so I didn't know them like really well, but I was there for moral support for my friend. But yeah, you're the first person I've talked to tonight, so I really love your chair.
Thank you.
That looks mad.
I'm down in
Yeah.
Texas, and some people in Mexico make these and then ship them
Wow. How
up to
much?
other friends. I either got this for 900 or close to.
Oh wow, it's really cool. I'm in Australia, so
Okay.
I'm yeah, on the other side.
Inside of my Hex community, I communicate with a lot of people on Twitter that are from Australia.
Okay, cool.
What I remembered what I wanted to tell you, which is
Yeah.
a very important part about like coming into crypto, is whenever you have an account on an exchange, you just have an
Yeah.
account. You don't. You sort of like have an IOU on that crypto that they hold. You know,
Yeah.
and so they're the ones who are the keepers of the crypto that's sent to, you know, their hub, their exchange. Now,
Yeah.
in a lot of instances, you want to have a wallet close to you on your browser.
I've been told this already.
Yeah.
Having a wallet is important because otherwise it's like, I guess, their money. Like I
Yes,
guess like we'll
that's
just
exactly right. It's their money, their holdings. You just have an account with them. If they falter, then you won't get your stuff back
I'll
necessarily.
lose it. Yeah. Right.
And it's happened
Yeah.
in the past, and that's why they call crypto the Wild West. Because if you send your shit to somebody or trust somebody and they don't come through, you have no recourse with it.
Yeah, I get that. I like, but the thing is, I like I'm a poker player. I like gambling a little
Mhm.
bit, and and I've gotten to the stage where I was like looking at what's the best like that's how old school I am. I was like going, what's the best card game I can play with the best odds? And then it's like, well, it's pretty much the same thing. It's a bit of a gamble, but it's like if you do things right, I guess it could be very worthwhile, and the odds are much better than poker, that's for sure. But yeah, it's a little bit scary for me because it's like so unknown, like I'm just so new to it, so it like seems really like risky. But
So what you're dealing with is technology, and there are things that are going to be built better than other things. And so the gambling that you're talking about is really like immature products or projects mixed in with mature projects.
right.
So
Yeah.
everybody's able to like code and make a little shit coin that might pop off. And then like,
Yeah.
if you ride that pop, that's cool, right? But
There's
what
like
if you
28,000 of them or something now? 28,000 or something?
and good luck finding one that's going to be the next one that everybody pumps into. But also there are assholes who go around like getting a group of people together and saying, this is the coin we're going to go after. And then everybody put their money in it, right? But if you're the last one out of that situation, you know, there's always wallets left behind.
Yeah, I had someone here trying to push shit coins on me already.
The NFT stuff recently has been a similar situation. And the whole time that these new people were coming into crypto, I was telling them, you know, what you're doing is you're practicing speculation of some sort, and good luck passing it on to the next guy. And eventually that happened whenever the market dipped recently. So it's really good that you're looking at cryptocurrency right now because the market has dipped recently.
Well, yeah, it's just kind of come to, I guess it's all about timing, isn't it? I've heard about the NFTs. I'm struggling. My brain is not like, there's so much information. My brain is trying to like understand everything, and I'm like getting there, but it's, I've got a lot of things going on in my life. So I know this is something that I know it's the future of everything. So it's worthwhile.
Let me tell you the highlight of the hex token here. It's Richard Hart. He recognized that Bitcoin should allow you to earn interest without lending it to somebody else to do a profit making thing. And then those people, of course, run off with your coin, right? So he realized that Bitcoin needed a way to allow holders to earn interest. reward them. So inside of the Hex token, it's programmed to generate interest. So you have to stake it, meaning hold it, in order to earn interest. But
Okay.
people like myself, who have staked from the beginning, are making like 38% APY, so 38% per year on our original stake. We just see it grow and grow and grow and grow.
Interesting.
So that's
Very
the highlight.
interesting.
That's the highlight of the Hex token. Besides, so what it is it's a time deposit, certificate of deposit, and
Can you hold 1 second? I just
Yeah.
want to get a drink because I'm gonna have a coughing fit.
all right, I'm gonna do the same.
Okay. Oh,
So because the Hex token is a time deposit, our marketing says that we monetize time, but people in cryptocurrency don't really want to respect that. Like they're just like, oh, you're just creating something that doesn't do anything, but instead it's actually a mathematical system, everything working together, the code, the mathematics, and it monetizes time because it's a time deposit.
okay.
So whenever it is that people had been pointing to us and calling us scammers, we like fortified and grew, emotionless to the rest of crypto, and we continued to grow and solidify. So the Hex community is a very strong community now.
How many people would be?
So there's 100,000 stakes, but there's probably 250. I mean, yeah, 250,000 people, because
Wow.
that's about how many people follow Richard Hart's Twitter.
Wow. It's
Um,
incredible.
so like, so what I'm trying to tell you is that there's a lot of people around the world,
I
and
have to do my research.
you can find them through Twitter. Do you have
Okay, definitely look into Richard Hart.
Do you have Twitter or Instagram?
I do, yeah. Yeah, I do.
You
Do.
which one?
I have both, yeah. But I don't use I don't use Twitter too much. But yeah, I'm
When
starting to. Yeah.
when you talk crypto, everything's Twitter these days.
Twitter?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh. Okay.
So follow this guy. It's Richard Hart Win. Just typed it in, WIN at the end of Richard Hart. And like I say, I'm just a guy that, I'm a guy that profited, and so it's sort of our job morally to go out and tell people that there's a better way to live their life. Because whenever it is that people stake their funds out into the future, they then become better humans. They have something to live for.
Oh, very, like, it's exciting actually, because it's starting to feel like a little bit hopeless with my situation, and so this is giving me like, a glimmer of like where I can see it potentially being something that can work for me. But yeah, I'll have to do my research. And
What's your day job? Did you already tell me?
I do tattoos, but I was looking at I was wanting to run the tattoo shop rather. Where I am in Australia, I had people kind of wanting to invest for me to get a shop and have artist working for me, but I just wasn't feeling right about it here. So I'm moving to Perth, and I've got a job in a tattoo shop that potentially could be a franchise sort of opportunity. So yeah,
I
was
put
that your
my Twitter handle there.
okay? Yeah. Mhm. But yeah, I don't want to tattoo like full time. I'm not really interested in doing that. I would like to be doing less. It's not really for me, to be honest. But
I also had an artistic job. I was architecture,
okay, yeah,
and
I love.
I just I got annoyed with doing the things that the clients wanted me to do.
Yeah, it's super frustrating. I know. Is that you?
Yeah.
Okay, I followed you.
So the reason why I have that name is because we were going into a new social media called D Live. Have you ever been on that? D Live is
Mm,
like Twitch, is like YouTube ish.
yeah,
So we were going on to that as a community because we had just gotten kicked off of YouTube, like one of the streamers that was going every day. So I had to really quickly think of a new username, how to identify myself, because I really do think that if we label ourselves, then we have to live into it, right? So
yeah,
I have a permaculture side to me where I think about my architecture stuff all in, um, you know, renewable, eco-friendly
mm,
type materials.
right.
So
Yeah. Oh, well, cool. Well, thanks for like kind of giving me the info.
thanks for
But
being
my
so receptive.
no, that's okay. No, I'm genuinely interested, but yeah, my brain feels like it may explode
A
with
punching
information.
bag.
But I got it tonight. I'm going to when I'm alone. I'm going to start doing a little bit more research. I think
Cool.
so. I'm like, yeah, it's not going like yeah.
On that richardhart.com, it might be
Mhm.
more entertaining and you could just like ease into the stuff that I'm telling you.
Yeah.
There are more coins being created that are based on the value of each hex token, how the hex system works here. And then there are other coins that are about to be attached to them or already have been attached to them. So there's this whole ecosystem that you could learn
Yeah.
about if you come into our community.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, well, wow. See, my mom's like nearly 80 years old, but I kind of like she's quite intelligent person, and I mentioned it to her, and she was like, "Oh no, it's like no, it's a dark, and there's a dark side to it." And I was like, "Well, maybe it's just I'll keep that to myself then, because a bit old fashioned maybe, and I guess some people don't understand it, so
When
yeah,
Bitcoin
they think
first
was just use Bitcoin, and yeah, that's what my mom was saying. I was like, oh god, yeah.
repeat that because I talked over you.
Oh, sorry. She was saying that criminals use the
Oh yeah.
crypto
Well,
to
that's the
launder money.
classic line. That's the classic line from the TV. She
Oh yeah, so
she's
that's
100% TV.
yeah, educated.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I guess like until unless you look into it, it's really that's what you go on. But
So what it's doing is it's allowing us to identify a currency that we'd rather use rather than our nation state's currency.
yeah, I agree
We
with that.
socially are deciding what system we want to live by. And
Yeah,
so, anytime there's a market or an exchange, there's value all throughout it, and people willing to put their time into it and trade these things. So,
mm,
uh, yeah, it's these things are always going to have value now that they
yeah.
exist. Now that the whole thing
Yeah,
lives and continues to grow.
yeah, I believe it's going to be future of like things. I guess it's just going to evolve, isn't it? All right. Well, I'm gonna love you and leave you. I will look into that. I've followed you as
Cool,
well. So
sweet. I'll follow
yeah,
you
my
back.
name's My name's Renee, by the way. Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Renee. I'm Davin.
Hi, Devin. Okay. All right. Well, take care. I like your chair as well.
Thank you. Okay.
Hey there.
Yo, right now, $50 or a free NFT. Go right now. It's your call. Right now. It's happening right now.
Oh man, I can't. I
You need it.
I
You
just
need to.
can't press the button. I can't.
What button?
I can't do
Why?
it.
Do you want me to skip?
The NFT button?
Or the $50 button? Which one?
The NFT button?
Are you clicking the NFT button?
What kind of NFT is it?
All right. Well, I mean, this ruins it. It hasn't launched yet, but it'll be
So-
400.
So there are
For the
these Hedron stakes that are NFTs.
Okay.
They're hex token stakes that exist on Hedron as a NFT.
Is Hedron a layer 1?
that I could go for layer 2.
It's a layer 2 off of what? ETH?
Yeah, so ETH, then it attaches to hex, and then
I've
it's
heard of that.
it's
yeah.
hanging there. Yeah, I'm into
And
hex.
Oh,
That's what's
fair.
behind my head.
Do you podcast?
I don't podcast. I do a YouTube.
That's fair. Is it on crypto or is it just on?
It's actually a little tiny niche inside the hex community, and we're like,
Oh, really?
yeah, we're permaculturists.
That's
We're
pretty
like
cool.
we're homesteaders, that sort of thing. Or at least we study it. I'm a city boy, actually.
That's awesome. That is really cool, actually. What is it called?
Hex Foodies is the name.
Interesting. Very, very interesting.
Do you own any hex?
No, I do not actually. I do own a lot of layer 1s though.
Okay.
I prefer to stick with layer 1s. If I go highly speculative, it needs to be super utility driven with a really good docs team.
Okay.
So
What about just trying hex out? What about just like, staking?
is Hexware
Stake $5
computer-
for 15
Huh?
years and just say, fuck it.
fuck it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you know what? Why not? It doesn't hurt. It's $5,
Yes.
All right, I'll do it. All right, let me continue down my rabbit hole of who wants money.
Exactly. Me too.
All right, see you, buddy.
Later. That was awesome, right? What's up, dude? You got Bitcoin?
Do you ever wish you were Jewish?
You got Bitcoin? How do you know
You
I'm
ever
not
wish
Jewish?
you were
Do you
Jewish?
want me to be Jewish because you're Jewish?
Do you ever wish you were Jewish?
Hell no.
Is your mom Jewish?
I had a friend growing up that was part Jewish.
How can you be part Jewish?
He didn't identify.
I had a friend growing up who was half Irish. His mom was Irish,
That sucks.
and
Dude.
his dad was Irish, and he lost his legs in a car accident.
That
So
sucks.
he was
I told you that
half
sucks.
of an Irish.
Ha! Woo! Speaking of Irish, these guys are cool. I really don't feel like communicating with people today. La 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 la.
Hello.
Where are your parents?
Why?
I don't know. How are you today?
Good.
Wonderful. Hello back at you. I'm in Texas. Where are you?
India.
Where in India? Or what side of India? That kid.
Yo.
That kid had okay. Those guys weren't alone, right? So they get skipped. That kid seemed like a cool kid. NFT or $50? Which one's it gonna be? $5 for 15 years. See, if he does $5, he'll probably look a little bit further into it. He'll probably like the staking tool that he uses. I think that's a wonderful success. It is 4:04 in the morning. My goodness, it is late. Time flies. I know it didn't fly here. I was looking at Icosa. So Alex with Hedron and Icosa, he was
Dude, are you a Bitcoin millionaire?
yeah, kinda. Go
Can you
to
send some money to my Bitcoin wallet?
hex.com.
All right, if you give me $200 and put it
Yeah.
in my Bitcoin wallet.
Not Bitcoin, Hex.
Hex. I don't know.
Yeah.
Is that on Coinbase or something? You have anything on Coinbase?
Coinbase, you'd have to press that little navigation thing and then go to Uniswap.
Do you have Dogecoin?
No.
Dude, Dogecoin is pumping right now. See, I even like have it like on the front page of my phone right here.
I think a few things are dead cat bouncing, you know what I mean?
Look at that number. 13%.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That looks pretty awesome.
Yeah, I love it because I'm making money.
I think the last 2 weeks, Hex has gone from 3 cents to 7 cents.
Oh wow. Well, can you send me Hex on Coinbase?
I guess. I guess the way that Coinbase is these days.
No,
I don't know,
it has to be
but
adopted.
I don't
You
want to
do it
dox.
on-
I don't want to dox myself. You could just as easy. We're so early in
You're not
Hex.
doxing me yet. You
You
just
could-
send money to my Bitcoin address.
You could so easily
Do you even
get
know how
a
fucking
lot of
crypto works,
coins.
right?
A lot of
Do you even know
Hex
anything about
tokens.
cryptocurrency?
I know that if you buy Hex and you stake Hex, you get a lot of return.
What the fuck are you talking about, dude?
You can grow your amount of Hex based on
That sounds
time.
like some satanic shit, dude.
Hex.com.
Is it satanic?
It started out as hexing Bitcoin.
It's like a way for you to like
It started
buy and
out
sell
as
child porn or
its name was called Bitcoin Hex. It's a hex on Bitcoin. It's what Bitcoin isn't.
well, I'll never buy anything Hex. The same way I don't buy monsters anymore because I think
Yeah, I've
monsters does
seen
have
that.
the
666,
on
yeah.
it, and that is true, honestly. So
Our
I do
set,
believe in the secret societies. I mean, I do believe Satanists are real and everything.
but what if you use their shit against them? What if you use what if it is that they've
You don't wanna do
adopted
that,
the
though. You don't
structure
wanna
of the
deal-
universe?
You're just a human being. You don't want to be dealing with demonic beings like that will fuck you up no matter what.
No, it's not.
You want to stay away from them like at all costs.
But we have a structure to this universe, right? So why not use it to your advantage in the good way? What if
Right. I mean, why not take advantage of a black hole and go inside of a black hole and kill yourself?
that's not in comparison
That's what you're
or on
doing. You're
topic
basically
at
like
all.
going into a black hole and killing
You don't
yourself.
know that. You may have
You
been
really are,
taught.
though.
You may have been taught that 666 is bad, and instead, what if it's a tool to be wielded by the good people?
Well, I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but some people really don't buy things because they think they're satanic. And calling something hex, maybe that was a mistake. Maybe you should have thought of something better to call it. But that is really a belief people feel like they don't like satanic shit.
Let me show you the guy that started Bitcoin Hex. This is his.
Richard Hart. I've heard of him, I think.
That's his .com.
Wow. And his shit's only worth like 7 cents or something.
Only. It's only a $16 billion market cap. Only.
Wow. I mean, this guy reminds me of like the guy who created Cardano. You know what I'm saying? He's just like a meme. Like, who gives a shit who the fuck made the cryptocurrency? You know, cryptocurrency is just a fucking dumbass shit anyone can make. Like, you're acting like you're a genius because you fucking programmed a little thing into your computer.
I see what you're saying.
Like, did this guy like win the Nobel Prize for like physics or something? Or...
He'll probably never win the Nobel Prize because
he might win the
all
Nobel
that
Prize for peace. He solved world peace basically by inventing this cryptocurrency.
we're hoping that
I believe it.
that
man.
may have been where you heard him his name because we
You
are
know,
totally hoping.
that's what cryptocurrencies do. Like, you know, like they bring people together, they make us happy. You know, this is world peace. Like, this is like, you know, thank you, man. Like, all of our problems are solved. Like, there's no more wars, there's no more economy. We have free energy now. And that's the world, man. It's so beautiful. I love this hex coin. Thank you.
What what crypto do you own?
I told you I own Dogecoin.
But that's it?
And I own Shiba Inu.
And that's it?
And I've owned like every single cryptocurrency for like a short time.
But you kept navigating onward? You just kept moving?
No, I lost like a lot of money.
So you
I
sell
didn't really lose
bottoms?
money. I mean, I made a lot of money and I lost a lot of money.
You bought tops?
Yeah, I bought tops. I bought low, but I just started buying like in the beginning of 2021. So I pretty much like broke even. And I just said like, fuck
So
it,
it
I'm
went
taking
up and it
all of
went back down.
pretty much.
And you held it the whole time just watching it. And now it's starting to go back up. So you're like, fuck yeah.
Pretty much. I'm not putting all my money in it because I really don't want to like lose hundreds of dollars anymore.
Richard Hart, he thinks that Bitcoin is going to go down to 11K, at least 11K.
Oh, I mean, it could
So-
do anything at once. I mean, I was just
So-
talking to a guy on here. I think Bitcoin is controlled by like the FBI or
When it
CIA or something.
but like, you know, looking at the market, you know, knowing what's going to come up,
Like you
then
heard about Luna, right?
yeah,
Like how Luna was set up, you know.
its
I mean,
architecture was flawed.
but no one really knows who owns Luna, right? Because it's like they kept it a secret. But it was like a billionaire who fucking invested in the shit. So which fucking billionaire is making these cryptocurrencies and like crashing them? Was it Donald Trump who made it or something?
I don't
He's-
know, but
Right. So people own
I
these
like your style,
cryptocurrencies.
man.
People own these cryptocurrencies. Like, who's to say Bitcoin's not owned by some nefarious billionaire like the guy who owned Luna or something? You know, it is possible that this shit's created by the government or something too. So
Yeah.
So you can't even tell where the fuck this shit's gonna go, because this shit's just controlled by people like that just want to control the economy.
Come and be prosperous at hex.com.
All right, man. I
You're
can't wait.
You're yeah, dude. You're a cool dude. You'll like everybody. Are you on Twitter?
Yeah, I have my Twitter. On my Twitter, I just follow crypto people.
So follow Richard Hart. Win.
All right. Yeah, why not? I follow like
Follow him.
Elon Musk. I follow like Unusual Whales, Kitco.
That's him and that's I.
You know, Anthony Popliano.
Yeah.
All right, and Nathaniel Whitmore.
I've heard of it, but I don't think I'm following him.
Yeah, you should follow them because they're exactly like this guy, and just, you know, Max Kaiser and all those fucking people.
I know Max, yeah.
I mean, how many fucking
You ever been to
crypto-
Apocalypto? Paka.
I'm tired of crypto influencers, honestly. Like, we don't need any more crypto influencers like talking about crypto all the time.
People don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Richard Hart is coming through cleaning up people. He's slaughtering them left and right because
It's not even about if you know what you're talking about. Like, you could be correct on everything. They probably are. They probably do know everything. They know what they're talking about. I just don't give a shit, dude, because it's like cringe as fuck hearing about their fucking little crypto shit all day. Like, crypto's gay, dude. You think I just want to hear about crypto? You think there's actually people out there that just like want to hear about crypto all the time? Like, these people's lives revolve around crypto. It's honestly sad.
Well, this is the thing. Like, it's such an industry. Money is to be made. Money is to be had. We're expanding with like we're expanding. Crypto is going into a financial area, and it's in a technology area. So there's different industries, not just one. And then on top of that, like, I'm a person who's an introverted person, and me going out and communicating with all these people around the world is pretty fucking crazy. So like, this is not what I want to do, like focus on the crypto, but me, like, everybody in my family is an accountant, and I'm an architect, and
nice.
and like my shit dried up whenever COVID happened because I was doing restaurants. And
wow.
So like everything slowed down. Crypto saved my ass, basically. I wouldn't be doing exactly what I'm doing now, especially. But I do realize that there are people who like really have a knack for this sort of stuff. And
all right, hold on. I'm putting in my authenticator. Keep going.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I realize how broad and how far this can spread into our society.
No, it's just dumbass shit, dude. I mean, you could say the same thing about what are those things? NFTs, right?
Well, the NFTs are right now they're just simple tech. It's like
But that's what society is. The economy is like simple tech. There's been economies.
It's like a
since
short.
ever.
I think an NFT is like a shortcut on your desktop. That little picture there, and that's all it is. Shortcut.
I don't know.
Reverts to something that doesn't exist anymore.
You really have no Bitcoin? Like, dude, just buy some Bitcoin right now and give it to me.
I used to have Bitcoin. I've done everything on Ethereum now. So like, I think it's interesting that you've been.
You said you're like a millionaire or whatever.
Yeah, in Hex.
That's not fucking real American dollars.
Yeah, but you
go to American.
You
money.
go to Uniswap. You
this is like
trade
monopoly money.
You know USDC, right?
USDC.
Yeah. US
the
dollar.
United States
dollar coin.
Drug Commission.
Dollar coin
what is it?
on Ethereum. It's Ethereum stable coin, USDC. So you just trade out your crypto for that and then send it over to the closest place to your bank, whatever service you have.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty cool, but you can do so much with crypto. I used to buy drugs off the Silk Road with crypto. Right. That's the only reason I ever bought crypto, because I was just buying drugs online. Because crypto really is anonymous money. I'm just imagining how much money is being laundered on crypto. Maybe this whole thing is just a money laundering scheme or something.
That's been brought up in many conversations, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, if it was up to me and I was like president, I would ban crypto from even existing or whatever.
Why?
But I know that would never happen. Like, that's a totally unreal belief. But
why would you do that?
They're probably, dude, who knows what they're doing with this shit?
You would ban people.
Track, like, every dollar. I personally believe when you like track every single dollar that's like coming out in and out of the economy and like see where this shit is going, because it's going to like people in the fucking Freemasons or something, or the CIA. in a black budget. The whole black budget, you know, is supposedly like trillions of dollars.
I think that we should release the laws and allow people to have like absolute freedom, but with personal responsibility. So
Well,
like
we
you
need
don't
a
harm
government.
anyone else. And these people who are really high up and they're doing bad things, let's kill them immediately. I got no problem with that.
We don't have to kill them. I mean, we could send them to Costa Rica or something.
They'll reform, they'll use their connections. The thing that I'm seeing is people
Yeah.
yeah, people are broken, dude. And I don't think that more regulation, more clamping down on things that you can't control. Like when I study nature, you
Right.
can't control exactly nature, like keep it confined. Instead, you have to just allow it pathways to exist, because it's always going to, it's like cutting your fucking lawn. You're always going to have to do that once you start every fucking week, and it's going to get annoying.
Well, I don't know, but that's my Bitcoin address right there.
I'm not going to send you anything. I want you,
What the hell, man? You're not even rich then.
this is $900 right here.
Dude, my chair is like $1,200.
Dude, seriously, if you were to grab some hex tokens and stake it out for the maximum amount,
Dude, I would never buy your hex
which
unless
is
you
like
gave me money.
15
Just give me
years.
money, dude. How much money do you have? Hundreds of
If-
thousands of dollars?
If you staked it out for 15 years, you wouldn't have to touch it for the
Dude,
entire
I'm literally
time
like a broke
until
ass.
you get there.
Dude, I'm literally like homeless, like living in my car, dude. Like my life sucks. You think I'm good? You think this shit's gonna do
That's a,
anything for me?
that's a car behind you?
I live in my house now. I used to live in a car and everything, and I might be living in a car fucking tomorrow or something. 'Cause my life sucks that much.
Were you
I don't
really
even have a job or anything. I literally have $0, dude. I'm broke as fuck.
were you really using the Silk Road?
Yeah, I was.
Dude. So like
But I wasn't the one buying it. It was like my friend was the one buying it.
okay.
And you know what's crazy is like the FBI raided his house and like took all of his keys because like he was like a hacker.
Oh shit.
And they took all of his keys because like they needed every single piece of like computer electronic or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, they took all of his like USB drives and like I think he probably would have had like $1 million right now or something.
Oh god, probably
Yeah.
shit tons more than that.
Yeah. I did buy Bitcoin like in 2015, but the price was so much more higher then. But I did buy like $500 worth because I was buying drugs like off Reddit.
Was it like 100 back then? 2015?
Yeah, it was like $100.
Yeah.
And I bought like 5 Bitcoins.
Yeah.
No, I didn't even buy 5 Bitcoins. I think it was like $500 when I bought it. So I could only buy like half a Bitcoin or something. So if I held on to that, I would have had like 20 grand right now or whatever bullshit. But
So my story is a guy that spoke about the NWO all the time on his radio podcast. He influenced me back in 2000, from 2007 all the way to all the way to today. But at about 2011, he spoke about Bitcoin and how it was immoral and how we were going to be locked. We were going to lose our accounts based on the press of a button.
right.
So I stayed away from it. And, I was alerted to it way back in the day, but I stayed away from it. And I actually thought like I could put just $30 in and it could get me, so many Bitcoin. So anyway, I bought gold and silver instead. And then in 2017 or 18, I sold all my silver. I kept my gold, but I sold all my silver and put it into crypto. And I started moving it around in these projects as the price was already peaked. So I luckily got it to a safe haven, kinda. before it really plummeted there at the end of
So when did you
2017.
sell out? Like,
So then eventually I navigated into Bitcoin and then into Ethereum and then into Hex token. And so
wow.
the Hex token was put on the Ethereum blockchain December 2nd of 2019. So it's been going on
Wow.
for 2.5 years.
Wow. Well, that's an amazing story. Like, man, I wish I had a lot more money though. So many people on here, like, fuck, man, money really is like everything.
Yeah, it's quite a bit. That's why we need to use our smarts to figure it out so that we can have it to where these fucking globalists don't keep fucking us over.
Yeah, or they can just like provide me with like housing or something.
That's the goal, dude. You can bow to them and get everything just enough.
But they can't even provide me with housing. Like, that's
What do they call that? The equal. You're gonna have to move to the city, but it's the equal
I would-
income, right?
I've applied for it. I mean, they don't have to move in the city. You can move. It's nice places they put you in.
Well, they're gonna start reforesting the wildlands or whatever, so you can't live there anymore. You're gonna have to move into the city, and then you'll get a set amount of pay, to
Right.
cover your expenses, but you're never gonna, have anything to save for.
Well, I'll do it because
Oh,
my
and
life sucks that much. I really have nothing else.
the vehicle goes as well, so you can't have your private transportation anymore.
Well,
I was just reading some little
I
post on
I already
Twitter.
live in the city, so it doesn't matter to me.
Oh, okay.
I live in DC.
Oh, gross.
What the hell? Where are you from?
Texas.
Oh, Texas. Isn't it like, really liberal or something?
In the cities, yeah, they're making a push for it.
Yeah, I mean, Texas isn't perfect state either. So
No,
I honestly would say DC is a lot nicer than Texas.
I've spent a little bit of time in DC because a family member moved over there, and yeah, when I went into the barbershop, they were talking about things, and I thought they were talking about ghosts, and instead they were talking about rats that came out at night.
Well, I never go anywhere except for like Northwest DC
Okay.
or like downtown, like near the Capitol and everything.
Well, this was in Adams Mill, so just north and northwest, or just
Oh yeah,
that's really like downtown-ish, isn't it?
North and Northwest.
Adams Mill.
Oh yeah, is that like near Georgetown or something?
I think it's like just north DC.
Oh, like Friendship Heights near Bethesda. Or...
There's a little creek there.
Oh,
There's two bridges.
You're probably thinking of Rock Creek Park.
It's right next to the zoo.
Yeah, that's like the nicest neighborhood in the city.
Okay.
That neighborhood is like literally like rich freaks live there. But you just see a lot of apartments like on the main road. But if you go down the back roads, like you'll see just like mansions and everywhere.
Okay.
Like the houses are worth like millions of dollars.
Yeah, well, I thought everything around there was $1 million. Every little private unit. Yeah.
I mean, you could live, maybe the townhouses aren't that much. And there's some townhouses. The townhouses are probably, I don't know, 500 grand or something.
So how do you like your marijuana laws? You got the gift
It's
shops
great,
around
man.
there.
I smoke weed all the time. But, I don't really live in DC. I live in Maryland.
Oh, okay.
And it's not really legal here, though. So,
Oh.
yeah. And I do buy my shit illegally. Like, the police could arrest me if they wanted to for weed, but I really don't think they care anymore.
Right.
Yeah. And I've been arrested for weed before, like a decade ago, but I got arrested twice for smoking weed. It's like awful, man. I hated it.
That sucks.
They would like put me in jail and shit for smoking weed and like
emotional damage.
Yeah, they made me sit in a jail cell for like 12 hours.
What the fuck's wrong with them? What
It was
the
seriously
fuck?
horrible. And there's like crackheads and like
Yeah,
homeless freaks and everything.
you're mixed with all sorts of characters that like want to be there.
Yeah, that's just my life, man. You know, they put fucking put me as like a criminal now on my record. Like I
Dude,
can't get jobs like in the federal government now or whatever bullshit.
I don't think you want it unless you want to just like live at the museum.
Hey, I actually like museums. You know, I'm a anthropology major,
Oh, okay.
so I love history. I love like art, anything cultural related. I mean, anthropology is the study of humans.
Dude, I'm so fucking crazy. I don't think we went to the moon.
Well, who cares, dude? Give me a job at Hex.
Give you what?
A job.
A
at
job
Hex.
through Hex?
Yeah.
Go to I think it's called hexagonjobs.com. There's a website.
Hexagon jobs.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, hexagonjobs.com.
But I would have to relocate to Texas. Or...
No, we're around the world.
Oh, wow. You're probably in DC. Or...
So they.
Dude, I'll definitely work there. I mean,
it's
they do like a lot of like.
No, it's not.
Marketing.
What this is I'm in the Hex community, and we have a guy who set up a website to connect
Right.
people in the Hex community with other people in the Hex community.
Right. So what
So
could I
it's-
do? I'd just be canvassing or something.
I have no fucking idea what sort of shit's listed there.
Or
I
you
just
just
gave
want me to
you.
like talk.
I
You
just
just want me to like talk to the employees and like give them a little pep talk, make sure they're doing the work. I'll be like the boss there.
What the fuck? I'm going straight to the manager. I want you to know that.
I'll be
I'm
human
going straight to
resources.
the manager position.
Make me human resources or whatever.
I'm gonna be your best.
No, just call me like the producer or something.
What employment have you done before?
I worked at a call center, and I did like data entry and everything.
That's some simple shit, man.
That's like literally and I did data entry for a while. It was actually a pretty good job, but I went back. I quit and went back to school. But yeah, and I worked at a call center for like a couple of years.
So you found that anthropology didn't get you what
No,
you
anthropology
wanted?
is just like a dumbass degree, you know, like gender studies or something, right? And I got it just because like I failed out of being a computer science major, so I had to do it. Or else I couldn't go to university anymore and get like all my student loans and shit.
Did you not take computer science seriously?
I did. I thought I really wanted to do it, but it really was just too hard for me to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
Are you sure that it was that, or maybe
I'm positive about that. It's like math. It's like doing calculus or something.
Oh, okay.
You know, I'm not good at calculus or whatever. I mean, I made it all the way to calculus. They were making me do calculus. I failed out calculus, but I also failed out of computer science 2 or whatever.
I was gonna suggest a different teacher.
No, it wasn't the teacher, man. It's just like, I mean, I really believed like, I don't know, the shit was just too hard, man. I mean, I'm not kidding. You know, it's too much work. Like the people that are actually computer science people, like they're like insane autistic freaks that like
Right.
sit there and code for like 16 hours a day for like 2 years. Like who the fuck can just sit there and code for 16 hours a day? You know, I could hardly code for like 2 hours before I was like, I want to watch a YouTube video or something.
But what's worse is that they work for an organization and they take nothing into the future with them. Instead, all they get is an exchange of pay for their time, and that's it. The pay stops there. I fucking hate that shit, dude. I'm a creator, so like I want to tangibly stay in the process and get the thing going.
Okay.
I want to be there for the life of the thing, or I have my emotional attachment to the thing.
Well, you're not
So-
making programs in a computer science major, though.
No, I explained that I was an architect, so
Oh, architect.
so
All
I
right,
just
sorry.
have like a different way of bringing stuff into fruition.
Oh, well, architects. There's a lot of architect and anthropology. Like whenever we do like archaeology, right? Right. Whenever you do like go into a dig site, you have to like draw up all the plans. Like then you dig up the fucking statue or whatever bullshit.
And
it
you
is.
map stuff out as you find it.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like
Don't you
a-
ever have to call
feel-
archaeologists or?
I feel like it's a reverse, I suppose, in a historical thing, but the historical stuff, they've already done the study before we are allowed to construct on top of it,
Oh wow.
But I really don't have much experience with that.
Right. What do you think about like modern architecture? Do you think it sucks? Or?
But I just thought, like, just a second, I just thought about, yeah, I do think it sucks, actually.
Yeah.
Everybody's making, like, water problems. It's almost like they're
Yeah.
not understanding their materials and how they're putting things together. And so they might have moisture problems from the air, but they might also just try to do too crazy of things like
Right. Like the fluoride in the water.
like Frank Gehry.
Oh yeah.
Dude, the fluoride in the water is a scary fucking subject. Do you
Think
do
they're
any
making-
meditation? Because I actually take that seriously.
Well, I take it seriously too, and there's also they're turning the frogs gay, right?
Yes, they are. But the thing that you said earlier, shit, dude, everything's been
Well,
escaping me this evening.
Yeah, I always drink like spring water from right here. I never drink like tap water or anything. I don't even like drinking from like plastic bottles because of like microplastics and hormone mimickers in this fucking plastic.
Do you go to the spring and collect it yourself?
No,
Or it's just branded as a
it's just spring water.
Yeah.
There's springs all over the world.
There's
I mean, it's
there's
probably-
springs around here, and I actually
I mean, a well is like perfectly filtered. Like you're not.
a
gonna
well
get,
is
like,
not as good filtered. The
but
spring
it's fresh
is
water.
the spring is wonderful. It's coming to the surface. It's all been filtered by the rocks, right? The well, you're going and grabbing it before it's been filtered by the rocks.
I think well water's been filtered by rocks though. So.
Some rock, but there's there's a good chance that it's like lying in a sand layer.
Right. I mean, there could be like a dead animal died in it or something. But
You're
there's really
thinking
like,
of an open well, or are you
Yeah, I'm
thinking
thinking of an
like a
open well.
pool spring?
no, I'm just thinking of like an open well where you like stick the bucket in, and then like you take the
Yeah.
bucket out, and there's like a little thing surrounding it, and
Like you better clean out your fucking wells.
yeah. But it is fresh water though. You're not getting like microplastics and shit in it.
There's a guy called Sepp Holzer who's an Austrian who is like the world's leading permaculturist right now, the homesteading stuff that I study.
Oh,
And he will not leave his property anymore because he's too old. But back whenever he did leave his property, he would not leave his property for more than 2 weeks because he wouldn't want to go beyond that time period without drinking his water.
no.
So he just like had this certain water that he just
What the hell is
had
his
to
problem?
drink. He couldn't go anywhere else or be there too long.
Did you tell him? Did he know he had like obsessive compulsive disorder or?
The guy's fucking awesome. He
Right.
If people try to sue him in Austria, you can countersue. So he's won people's property because he's gone onto their property. He's done the masterful job of like reading nature and implementing the practices upon the land. And then the person halfway through is just like, oh, you tore up my land. I'm going to sue you. You're a bad person. And then the land starts to like, take on the water and grow and develop and everything. And then the judge looks at that and it's just like, all right, ruling, goes to like,
Right.
you just gifted him all your stuff because of slander, because you say that he can't do his practice.
Yeah, well,
It's an
that
interesting
is
thing.
true.
You reminded me of something, but it escaped me.
Who do
It
I
was like
remind
an
you?
overall view of the world, because you made something click for me.
I don't know. But dude, give me this job, man. What's up with that?
Go to Hexagon Jobs
Hexagon? I don't even know how to
and
spell that.
and act like a hexagon. So you gotta like act like a hexagon, walk like a hexagon, and talk like a hexagon, which means you have to read
Mexican.
up about hexagon.
I just typed Hexagon jobs on Google and nothing even came up.
Hexagonjobs.com. We might have a Twitter.
Is that with like 2 X's or?
No. Hexagonjobs.com. And then I think it forwards you to something else. But
I don't see it.
that has a Y. I just went there.
That's it right there.
Hexagon. It says Hex Community Jobs, a job site for hexagons.
Hexcommunityjobs.com.
No, it's Hexagon Jobs.
That's what I fucking typed in, dude.
HEXICAN.
HEX. Oh, just 1 X?
Yeah.
What the hell, dude? How am I supposed to know that?
Because you asked and I said no.
There's a lot of different ways to spell this fucking dumbass word you made up.
Here it is.
All right.
Some other dumbass made it up.
Dude, I can't do any of these jobs.
Well, you're shit out of luck, man.
Can you just tell them I can do it and just like give me busy work or something? Come on, man. You're my bro, right?
I guess we're bros now.
Just lie to them. Tell them like I'm the best coder you ever see in your life.
So the reason why Hex is so cool is because it's a delayed gratification time deposit. So you put $5 down now, you wait 10 years, you wait 3 years, you wait whatever time period that you put out. And the shit it'll be locked up in that entire time period to where you won't even think about it. You'll just let it mature. And like whenever it is that people had Bitcoin and it doubled or quadrupled, people sold it. But because it's locked up and we're earning interest on it, we don't have that interest in selling it. But often people will ladder out their stakes.
Oh
So
shit, dude.
they'll
I
do
have a great
$5 for a
idea.
year. They'll do $5 for 2 years. They'll do $5 for 3 years.
I have
And-
this great app idea.
Hold on,
Like,
hold on.
It's gonna be big, dude. You're gonna make millions of dollars off this. I'm telling you.
I gotta tell you this.
Alright, go ahead.
When it is that people do this shit, then they have something to look forward to in the future. So what they do right now is they work their ass off and they focus on like whatever their talent is, whatever they want their purpose to be, their main passion in life. Just work on that shit and you've got money coming to you in the future. That's what makes Hex so great. Is
And
it
wait,
fucking
see where
it
you can't
tricks
even
your
apply.
mind. It tricks your fucking mind.
Why can I even apply to any of these jobs? There's like no apply button. It just says the fucking job.
Send them a personal email and say, what the fuck is up with your website?
You have no button. You just list jobs and you can't put down my information where I could apply for it.
I think that guy is out of Houston, but I don't know.
So I have to email him and tell him I want the job. I can't just like put the shit on a website like a normal fucking website.
I don't know what's going on there.
I could be a content writer.
Did you say you're on Twitter?
Right. You can talk to this guy. Do you know him or?
Yeah. Did you say you're on Twitter?
Yeah. You already added me on Twitter. I think.
Do you guys? No, I don't think I did. I typed in the name of that guy that you told me I should follow.
Fuck. I don't want to dox myself though. You know.
It was Whitmore that I typed in. So no, I'm not asking you to dox yourself. Instead, I encourage you to look into Twitter Spaces. You know where it's a live voice conversation.
Right. Or I could just give him a fake name, I guess.
So a shit ton of us hexagons are on Twitter, And so whenever it is that you go to Twitter Spaces, go into the search
Right.
bar and type in Hex and then enter, and then see if anybody lists Hex as the name of their space.
So what's your name? Well, I can tell them I met you and like
Eco Builder, right below
Eco
Richard
Builder. That's
Hartwin.
what they call you?
That's what I call myself.
Why don't you call yourself fucking like my name on Twitter is like El Blanco. Or you call yourself like young. I used to call myself like young QT or like rap names. Like what is this, dude? Like you can't just call yourself Chris or something.
Because I build shit with ecological, I build ecology.
Dude, I'm just gonna call
So I'm
you
Eco
fucking-
Builder. And
I'm
nobody
gonna call you Pablo or something. You know,
you bring up
That's
so
not
much
very
random
professional.
shit that like my brain just totally forgets what I was thinking.
I mean, that's not very professional sounding for a business. Like, oh yeah, Eco Builder told me about you. That doesn't even sound real.
I'm not a fucking business. No one's
Hex
a
community.
business here. We're all just investing in the same thing.
I'm gonna be working for these people. You know, it is a business. You know, like, they do stuff.
Oh
Big
yeah,
business.
you might catch something, but it's not hex.com.
Well, if they're hiring people and shit.
The thing is hex.com is the token product. It's the contract on the Ethereum blockchain. That stands alone. It's done. No one works on it. We all just comment on it. We all just participate in the system that uses it.
Right, but you do give people money for like.
We don't pay people.
You don't pay them?
If you were like a content person, I wouldn't pay you to be on your thing.
What's your fucking problem, man? You're not gonna give me money?
Are you like, if you were a YouTuber, I
You
wouldn't.
think I just do shit for free? Or...
I'm just doing this shit for free, damn it.
Wow. Well, you already have a shit ton of money, so it doesn't matter yet.
You're right. I'm on my path. This is a part of the stepping stones of
Like, how much money do you
further
have? Like,
stuff.
100 grand? Or...
I don't talk about my crypto.
But you said you're a Bitcoin millionaire.
So derive
You have $1 million, right?
derive what you want from
So
it.
give me some of that. Give me at least like $1,000, dude. That's like nothing to you. If you're really a millionaire.
You're right. It isn't, but you're not fucking taking my lesson that I'm trying to pass you.
I'm taking your lesson, dude. If you gave me money, like
I
would
told you.
always remember.
Do $5 for 15 years. What is $5 to you? Nothing. Go
Right.
through the process of understanding what makes Hex so awesome.
Dude, I swear to God, if you gave me fucking money, I'll go do it right away. I'll fucking record it for you and put it on my Twitter.
If you witness how to stake Hex and how badass the experience is and all the tools and the community backing it up, then you would understand that you don't even need my fucking money. You just need to focus on getting more Hex and taking part in this
give
thing.
me $200 like right now, and I'll put that money in Hex.
That's never how anything works.
That is how it works, though.
No.
That's how it works.
It's always about the initiative. You would lose your fucking keys. You would lose your password. You drop water on it and the ink would run.
No, it'll be cool. And then I'll love it. I'll talk about it on here like you, and I'll be like, dude, Hex, man, you gotta do it.
I'll send you a Hex shirt and that's it.
Wow. How much is that worth? I could sell that on Craigslist or something. That's like $20 right
Worn
there,
by a real millionaire.
Yeah. But you're not really a millionaire, dude. So you're just lying.
Yeah, man.
You're broke. You're
Yep.
broke ass bum.
You got a fucking burnt out candle hanging on my wall over there.
Yeah, dude. Like, what kind of millionaire has like gay ass hats and everything? And
Yeah.
oh no, those are Hex hats.
My memorabilia.
Wow. Don't you have like? Why are they flat top hats or whatever?
Flat bill.
Yeah, flat bill.
Because I don't know. I didn't know what was in style.
Don't you have like regular hats? Like they're
I actually
for
don't
fur?
wear a hat too much. Like I've got a good head of hair,
Oh.
but
I wear hats just to like keep the sun out of my eyes.
I did put an order in on a full brim like shepherding type hat,
Right.
which it's going to cost me $800. I put 400 down the other day. It's going to be ready in a year. They're that backed up.
Oh shit.
The guy works as he pleases. I was just like, all right, whatever. I've had
Well,
it in
good luck
mind.
to you, man. I'm gonna go. So
Thanks, dude. Please follow up. I'll see you on Twitter. Twitter Spaces.
I'm gonna message that guy and tell him to give me a job. He better pay me.
Twitter Spaces. Look up Hex.
Yeah. All right. Peace out.
Peace. All right, that was good enough to quit on. But I might be feeling lucky. Did I really talk to him for like 30 minutes? What's happening?
Hey,
Hey,
hey, I saw you in a picture.
what picture?
Yeah, I saw you in a photo.
Which one's that?
I think it was on YouTube.
I don't know what that symbol means.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah, I
searched
saw you on.
you searched Omegle on YouTube?
No, I saw you on YouTube.
Okay. Did I have the red background or a purple background?
Yeah, like that in your chair.
No shit. What are you on this doing?
Oh, what am I doing?
What?
What are you on this doing? What
Oh,
are you
I'm
what
just
are you
looking
here
for
for?
you. I'd like to speak
I want
to you
to show you
specifically.
how beautiful I am.
Ah. You want to lead me somewhere else?
What is this
Yeah.
hex that you're
I want to
promoting
fall in
here?
love with you.
Actually, I will speak to this individual.
If you went to hex.com, you could earn a lot.
How much are you talking about?
More than what a bank gives you.
Isn't that what they say about other cryptos?
Yeah, well, this one, its architecture is better than other cryptos to where it will be
Hey,
mature
Hey,
by the end of it.
Bill, can you send him my Discord?
Of course. Actually,
Thanks.
just so you know, there are multiple individuals watching his chat.
That's okay.
Well, be warned that you might have multiple individuals adding you.
A friend of mine says I'm famous.
So you have no idea what's going on, do you?
No.
You know what? How about this? I'll send you something on the chat.
Land Riders.
Yes. So I'm looking in your website here. It looks like there's other things going on here. So how Hex works. Hex is the first high-yield blockchain certificate of deposit. Interesting. Now, another question. How do we know that this particular crypto is not a rug pull?
It's been going flawlessly for 2.5 years. Go to richardhart.com to find out the guy who leads the crypto. It is a product that sits on the Ethereum blockchain. So a contract that's sewn into the Ethereum blockchain. It will not be edited at all. It's final. But the creator is very outspoken and in front of publicizing it. And so it's richardhart.com. And then there's a awesome community behind it. And I've been in the community for 3 years, 3.5 years. So hex.com/links will give you a lot of community websites where everybody's been together for a while. We're about to fork Ethereum, and that fork of Ethereum is called Pulse Chain. So you could go to pulsechain.com, learn more about that. But that's just like here in the near future. You can't invest in it yet. There are other things in the community that are being based off the value of Hex, but I only talk about Hex.
I see.
And everybody in Hex, it's kind of funny. Everybody in Hex is called a Hexakin. So if you run across people on Twitter, we've got tons of people on Twitter. They go by Hexakin.
I see. That sounds like the equivalent of what an NFT bro would call themselves as.
So we're not NFTs. NFTs have only become popular in the last 9 months or a year. NFTs are just an image that's on a website somewhere with some sort of a token up front. It's very early stages of technology when we're talking about NFTs. Hex.com is a time deposit. So we're monetizing time. So the earlier you get $5 in there and stake it out, the better interest rate you'll get. So the earlier you get in, the better interest rate.
I see.
And I like to describe it as like competing to be a national currency. Like imagine not putting your money in your US dollar. I'm just saying US, right? US dollar and putting it in the US dollar bank and earning interest in the bank instead of doing a time deposit there. Instead, you want to choose to put your value in Hex and do a time deposit there.
I see. I wouldn't doubt that crypto, in the not so distant future, will become the one and only currency to go with, as well as several hundreds of others out there.
I think there's going to be a shit ton of chaos. I really don't know what we're going to have in the future besides national currencies creating dollars, digital dollars.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if someone out there of my kind will turn me into a NFT and be a part of the blockchain.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then I think videos and musics are going to be NFTs soon.
So I heard. Well, I guess it's only a matter of time until this technology becomes widespread. Or better yet, adopted.
So what is happening? I don't quite understand.
We have no idea what's happening. So,
are you?
This person behind me is another person from another Omegle tab.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yes. And of course, the woman that was with me had left.
Yeah. Yeah, it took me a little while to understand.
Yes, what I typically do here is I go on YouTube, Omegle live streams, and well, look at the tags that any individual puts on, and I just pop up. As you can see. Just like how your chat over here had gave you a bit of a hint.
I love your chair.
Thank you.
I know chat.
Big titties.
They always bring it up every single time. Don't be surprised if I end up on an NFT somehow.
So, hey, how are you able to narrow to these females? Because, like, I never have that many females that quickly.
What if I told you that I have multiple tags on the other side over here? And I know specific key terms on where they appear to be.
Excuse me.
I wish I
wouldn't
knew
be
those.
surprised if new children would be on here.
What?
Oh, I've been on this website for quite a while now and studied it.
What's
Everything.
happening? I talk to people about crypto. I don't know what this other person does.
Well,
Can they not
I
hear
know.
me?
They do hear you.
Okay.
They all can hear you.
What is
And I know
the
you're talking about crypto.
what are the key terms that I could put in to like better navigate this thing? Because typically I just put crypto or Bitcoin.
Oh, just so you know, there's not too many people within those tags themselves.
Yeah, but you're arriving at like people that are very creative or seem to
What if I
be
told you?
open.
Yes. What if I told you I have more than one tag, and I put so many different tags that I get all kinds of people?
Okay. Yeah, I keep getting stuck with people who don't show their face or they're Indian folks not even speaking my same language.
That would be the nature of the tag list section.
That's cool.
Sweet.
So basically, if you really want to look for certain people, you just type in any other tag. Like for instance, I have VR chat as well as VR, and on another side, I also have other tags like hockey and many
what's up?
other genres.
How's it going?
Good.
Nothing much. Just talking to the gentleman over here.
Why are you guys doing that fucking like interception bullshit? Like I don't like that shit. Like
Well,
you're doing the
too bad.
man in the middle shit. I'm just trying to talk to one person. I'm not trying to talk to two.
So I'm the person who's abducted, right? So blame the green hair.
Yeah, what do you think about black man versus white man leadership? Boom.
Ooh. Hey, so are you a dude? And you've got this this avatar?
Yeah, you can say that I am a male using a female avatar to do this. After all, this is just a prototype. I'm just testing the waters of how this works.
Well, I can see how you would have more reception from certain types of people.
Yes.
I mean, it stopped me from pressing. But I also didn't know what the heck was going on.
I know nobody does. Kind of like how nobody knew what crypto was 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And yes, I was an early crypto investor myself.
Were you? Awesome. So
yes, I actually knew about Bitcoin back in 2011 at a time where the term crypto was just a term used by a select few.
So I heard about it. Hey. Welcome to the party. I heard about it in 2011 as well with a news article. I forgot. It was an online article of some sort, and there was a influencer, I guess, that pointed it out. So I saw a picture of Roger Ver up against a wall or something. He was walking on a sidewalk with somebody else. So yeah, I looked at it and I just didn't invest in it. And then 2017, it got my eyes again.
I see. Well, in my case, the way I got into crypto was more, let's say I found out about it through a news article by the by the guys who call themselves LOL Sect.
Okay.
Ever heard of them?
No, but I understand what you're
They're
saying.
pretty much a hacker group
Hmm.
that hacked Wall Street as well as X Factor and PS3.
Hey, yo, what's up, man?
Hey, just talking to people about Bitcoin if they're interested.
All right, cool. Yeah. Like, what about Bitcoin right now? How is it going? I mean, not the price, but
It's going to go down to 11K.
seriously,
Yes,
wow,
there's a
that's a
crash
crash.
coming soon, and I'll be
It's kind
prepared
of a
for it.
crash, I guess. I don't know how is it right now. Like 20 something.
23, I think.
23. Okay. I might wait to buy some, but I don't have like too much money to waste on crypto right now. Because I bought, like, you know, when Solana was in 100, I bought it like, you know, like YOLOing, if I can say that. And I think I lost like a couple of thousand. So yeah, fuck it.
Hey, so I suggest you check out hex.com
All right, yeah, sure.
because you can make time work for you. If you stake today, then you get in at the best interest rate. Stake out for as long as you can. Just do small amounts and do it short-term stakes, long-term stakes. Just forget about the money being there. Go practice your passion, refine your life, live a better life. You got money coming to you in the future.
Yeah, I'm not gonna connect the wallet and stuff and stack my ether there. Yeah, why not? Yeah, definitely.
Why not?
I
Right?
need to do some research because I'm not staking any ether, and I think it's a waste.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Hey, there's this other thing.
I don't really like have ether, like too much ether or something. I just have Cardano and Solana, but Cardano, I think yeah, you know, it's super stable, and I have like plenty of tokens. You know, World Mobile token.
No.
Oh, you should check that because it's long term. It has a quite long term use case.
Say its name again.
Yeah, it's quite good.
Say the name
World
again.
Mobile token, like WVMT, like Walmart, but
Okay.
for the token in Cardano. So yeah, that one is good. I think it's like one of the best tokens that they have right now, and it's quite cheap. It's like in euros, it's $0.
Okay.
18 cents or something.
And another
That's
thing
good.
I need to tell you about, since you own ETH, is the same creator of hex.com is about to fork ETH.
Yeah.
So every ERC20 token that you have, you'll get a copy on pulsechain.com. That's what it's called, Pulse Chain.
Okay. All right, boss. Let me. Yeah, good to know, man. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
I was listening to this guy. I always forget this guy name. Michael Saylor or something like that.
Michael Saylor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was listening to this podcast, the Lex Friedman podcast. You know him?
Yeah.
You know him?
Yeah, Lex Friedman. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's very selective about who he interviews.
Yeah, great interviews. Yeah, and it was quite good. Like, not about crypto, more like about every how do you say? I'm sorry, I'm not English, but every case in the finance scenario of, you know, like buying assets or like, I'm super general with this, but yeah, I learned a couple of tips of, you know, like how the market goes and stuff. I'm very new in this, yeah.
So Saylor actually is not the guy to ask about what Bitcoin's going to do. He was in
Yeah.
charge of a portion of his, I don't know, funding company that acquired Bitcoin and mismanaged it, and they like moved him over to a different portion of the company or different sites to look over here in the future because he got them into a really bad fix because
Yeah.
of this last dip. Because of this last dip,
Yeah.
he doesn't have the same job. They moved him a little bit. Yeah.
What a joke, actually. But yeah. I guess.
I
I
see.
guess I think it was like that. Anyway, yeah. I might check the staking in Hex and do some stuff with the like 1,000 in Ether and something else. Yeah, why not?
Just have fun.
And yeah, definitely go and check
WVA.
WMT.
Hey, there's a middleman here. This avatar.
I got
Okay.
it here.
Yeah.
WMT. Sweet.
Yeah, go for it, man. Have a good one. And thank you for the
Cool.
for the advice.
You're welcome.
So yeah, bye.
Have a great night or day. Cheers.
That was something else.
Hey, I'm gonna get out of here. It's late over here. Thank you for accompanying me on surfing. It's been a lot of fun.
Oh, no problem. It sure is.
All right.
Take care.
All right.
Have a
Cheers.
good one.
Wish you the
Chat.
best.
You as well.
Peace. That is funny. That is. I feel like I'm like getting my computer hacked. That is funny. That person hung out with hackers, and I'm just gonna fudge. That person admitted to me that they hung out with hackers back in the day, that they were early to Bitcoin, that they liked to practice transgender. That was very interesting. All of my times on Amigo, I actually like am starting to think I need better security on my computer. I had a fucking killer night. Rewind that shit. That was a good one. There's going to be clips all over the place. Land Riders 7th, you're fucking awesome. Please treat me nicely, Land Riders. All right. Okay. I'll take that note. All right. We had somebody track us down to YouTube. That's sweet. All right. Out of here.